Hi friends, welcome back. I wanted to just make a quick video where I interpret a dream for you and you can kind of see how I do it, and maybe it'll help you to be able to interpret your own dreams. I think we need good examples of that. So I had a friend reach out to me and tell me about a dream she had recently, and it was just such a good dream with so much symbolism, and that I wanted to share it with you because not every dream is interpretable, I guess. I mean, sometimes it's just jumbled thoughts and there's really not a message. And it's frustrating sometimes when people tell you those dreams, which there's nothing wrong with that, but there's just not really a clear message because, again, it's just our jumbled thoughts throughout the day. It's not always a discernible message. But in this case, there really was. And when she told me about her dream, it was so easy for me to understand what the dream meant. And of course, that was because I know this person and I know what she's going through. And so that really helps, it helps me be able to interpret her dream because I know what she's dealing with. And of course, our dreams are the things we're thinking about and grappling with. So in her dream, there was this river, and it was a dark, deep, ominous type of river. It was dark and cloudy outside, and there were people being pulled out of this river like in gurneys. Like they at first she thought they were dead, but they were actually alive and being loaded into ambulances and put on oxygen or something. And she was like, oh my gosh, so scared to get into this river, but she knew she had to get into it, but she really was afraid of ending up like these people that were being pulled out. And then in her dream also, her young sister, her little sister was there, and she was like a child, and all of a sudden she was up way high on this like little ledge, and she ended up jumping off and doing a flip into the river. And she's kind of watching this and was like scared. Did she hit her head? Is she okay? Did she die? Did she drown? And then later in the dream, there was her sister like on the other side, and she was fine and everything was okay. So what in the world does this dream mean? Well, the river represents an obstacle, right? And what's interesting about it is that, she's a teacher, I'm a teacher, that's our profession. And so she's watching this, she's thinking about switching basically from a smaller district, to a large urban district, and it can be very difficult to teach in an urban setting. There's just a lot of challenges, and there's a lot of teachers that just do not make it. They are not successful, and it really can even destroy many careers because people go into it and they're like, wow, this is so hard, and like, I'm done. Right now, I think it's trending on TikTok, like why I quit teaching, and on YouTube as well. So it's just a difficult thing. And she has seen many people around her kind of fail, and it has kind of killed their dreams of teaching. So she's worried, oh my gosh, am I going to be able to make it? But in the dream, she's up on a ledge because, this teacher is very talented. She has a lot of natural ability. So she's coming into this like already from a high point of achievement in her own career. And she jumps off and does a flip because, again, the little sister in the dream that she's watching really represents herself, an aspect of herself. It represents like her desire that she's had since she was a little girl to be a teacher, and just her natural ability as well. So she does a flip, which basically means she's coming in this with like a lot of skill, and she's kind of like going to really show them like what she has, you know what I mean? She's jumping in full force and doing a flip, doing fancy stuff, coming off with her, giving it her best. She's going to give it her best. And of course, she's scared though, because it's like, oh, how is this, am I going to be okay? Am I going to be successful? And then she sees her little sister on the other side and she's okay. So this dream reflects her fears of, going into this situation that she knows and has seen can be very difficult, but it is assuring her that she's going to be fine, and to really just go for it, because you're going to be fine. You're going to make it. You're going to overcome this obstacle. So again, in this dream, the river is the obstacle. It was dark, murky water, so it's just sort of represents the unknown and the fear that's involved in this decision and this transition. So anyway, when I interpreted the dream for her, she was really amazed, because she's like, oh my God, that's exactly what I've been thinking. And just confirmed the interpretation, which was really neat. So again, do you see how the symbolism shows up in our dreams based on what we're thinking and how it plays out in a dream? So anyway, guys, I hope that helps you interpret your dreams. And if you want to reach out to me with a dream, I always love hearing them, and I'll help you as best I can. Until next time, sweet dreams.